Welcome to another episode of Confessions of Seven-Figure Realtors, where I bring top realtors to share their struggles and secrets to success so that you can learn from them. And today with me is very special guest, Mr. Shahid Khawaja. I think you have heard his name already. He has been top realtor here in GT area, and actually Canada-wise he has won so many awards as well. Let's listen and talk and what he has to share with you today. Thank you very much, Shahid Saab, for coming to my show, and I'm so excited to know more about you as a person actually. So tell me, what brought you into real estate?
Thank you so much for inviting me on your show, and I'm very obliged to be here, and especially in this COVID time with all the social distancing parameters.
Yeah.
And we're trying to stay safe, and it's one of the good opportunity to be meeting here in the studio. And what brings me in real estate is my journey when, as a newcomer, I came in Canada was never been easy, just like any other newcomers. And how I started my initial job, I still remember that I was very new and looking for some opportunities here. And I was one of those people who never wanna live like, without work. So I still have that thing in me.
Workaholic kind of person?
Yeah, kind of person. So I said, okay, wherever it takes me. So I remember I started my first job here as a gas station and working as a cashier. And then same time I was looking for a second job, and I found a pizza delivery at that time. So I was doing two jobs at that time. And then slowly, I started looking into which career I want to go into. And meanwhile, I was working two jobs, sometimes three jobs in my first year and a half. And then I figured out, like, in Canada, what is the best route to go? And then I figured, me being as a people person and having the background of marketing, I said, to me, looks like service industry is very active and one of those industry where I can see myself there. And mostly I was seeing people like, from service industry, more like in banking, mortgages, insurances, and real estate. So out of this, at that time, I chose to go for real estate because I think it was a little bit more for me that I like to see myself buying or decorating my home. Yeah. So that was my initial start of the thing.
So did you ever regret in first years that why you joined this? It's too difficult or it's hard to figure it out?
With bless of Allah, I think my first year was my, one of the career start year, and I was successful, I would say, from my day one. Some reason, the moment I finished my courses, I came into join the brokerage at that time, and it was very, I'm very blessed at that time that I find my friends, my family friends, and also the co-workers who I was working with. So I start selling home since my first quarter of my business. And in my first year, I remember I sold 35 homes in my first year, and I was a platinum agent in Remax at that time.
That's awesome. So tell me, what you think is that you have that other realtors are missing when we say 80% realtors fail in their first year and another 5 over the period of 5 years. So what is the key that, or something you have?
I think it's always kind of person to person, it varies, right? So what I think is the basic element for being realtor is, number one, I would say you should be a people person. Like, you love being in people and helping people and talking to people, taking initiatives to if you go to any gatherings, you are not one of those people who want to be hide and sitting in the corner. You want to be people who initiate the talks. I think that's number one thing. And customer service, how you can interact with people. And second thing was more about real estate at that time for me was more like it started becoming into passion, right? So how you control your hours, your schedules, and how much flexible you're working, then how much you enjoy it, right? Are you just running after money,
yeah,
or you are more running after how to learn first and how to achieve your goal, not yearly basis, but everyday basis. When you have some task in front of you, so you just want to know what the best you can do for that person. Yeah. So I think that was my initial start of the things, and I was enjoying day by day getting into it. It's not like from day one I have that dream to be a realtor. No.
Is there the thing like that, the becoming that level of now you are, it was easier in those days and now competition is huge? What you will say that?
See, competition is always there, right? At that time, I don't think so that many homes were selling. I don't think so that many population was there, right? If you compare, so see, competition is always there. When people were selling homes on back in days with those higher interest rates and having the map books in their
There is the
hands at
pros
that
and
time.
cons
So
of
there is
it.
always there, right? So any industry you walk in, any time, there will be always competition. It's just how you look into that competition. Is it a healthy competition, or that competition making you or putting you down every day?
Yeah.
So that's more
So
important.
tell me that when you came into Canada in 2005 and then, or 2005 is when you started.
Yes, I started real estate industry in 2005.
So who
but
was your biggest support at that time when like it was you were already married, having kids, family, because then it's a different pressure. If you're all by yourself or when you have to run a home, then it's very difficult to make decisions even if you are going to do something.
You know what? To be honest, for me at that time, I was by myself. So there was no kids, there was no marriage, there was these kind of liabilities were not there. Yes, but same time, I don't see there's a difference if you are married and having kids versus you are single. It makes no difference. End of the day, it's all about what time of your life you can allocate towards your work and your education and towards your clients. So I think how you manage your time is more important than being just giving those reasonings
Yes,
and
excuses. There are
excuses.
always excuses this
Exactly,
way or
right?
that way
So
if you
because
want.
I have family,
Yeah.
so I should not do this.
Yes,
I have
yes.
family, I will not, I won't be able to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't think so this is a right way of approach of if you are getting into being in real estate industry.
So now when it was your early years, so which kind of support from your brokerage, or you joined some coaching programs, or your brokerage was very helpful, like how you learn it very fast in initial?
See, I always believe coaching, education, upgrading yourself is always good. For me, to be honest, none of them worked in my initial years because I was just one of those people who just go and learn on job, on work, on business. So I was more like practically learning and try to learn from all the surroundings.
Learning while are you earning?
Exactly, right? So it's like a hit and miss trial kind of thing, right? So whatever comes in me, every transaction was teaching me everything, new venues, new ways of doing things. Then biggest support at that time, if I needed at that time, I was talking to the lawyers, the real estate lawyers, what I can do here. Some of the office senior agents were there. Sometimes I was just walking by and ask questions from them and just go implement them right away because if I think it's right. So it's a combination of always not only education, but practically what you are doing there.
Yeah, and willingness to ask and learn.
Yes,
and
learn,
yeah,
yes.
a lot of people think like because of their ego, like it's if I will ask this, maybe other person will judge me. Or
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
true.
hesitation.
Yeah.
Sometimes hesitation.
Well, they are genuine reasons, but if you see like end goal,
Yes.
then your eyes on the end result you want,
Yes.
then these doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So you are having a marketing background, right?
Yes.
So does it did it really help you like in your this in real estate career, because realtors are salesperson basically, they are building relationship, meeting people, soft skills, but having this marketing side of it, I think it's very helpful when you understand how to market yourself right as well.
So my previous job was not marketing, but my education was more in marketing side, right? So I think even real estate is a combination of customer service, marketing, and also lots of patience, and then again customer service. Service is the number one key element all throughout the procedure. So I think even today, or when I started the industry, it was the same formula for me. So it never changed.
Okay, that's all. If you want to mention something like about those days, I want to listen about that.
See, I think there is success. They always say there is no shortcut to success, right? And it never happens in one day. So for me, I think it was from day one, I have gone through a lot of problems, learnings, hurdles, and time to time. But best part was that with bless of Allah, I was very consistent. I was keep going, and I call it go with the flow. I never gave up. I never thought like, that, oh, I just want to be number one in my first month or first year or something like that. But I was always struggling to make sure I make enough work for me so I never get be free. And same thing, whoever my clients are, they get benefit of being using my services. So I think if I have to share, there's tons and tons and tons of things what I've gone through. But I think every year for me was progressing, because with all my things what I could not do, but I was keep trying to bring it back in me to fix it. And most important thing is admitting my mistakes to myself. If I have that capacity in me to say, oh, you know what, yes, this I should not have done it and I've done it wrong, I will never do it again. So accept it and move on. So that kind of, that more style was giving me always the boost to keep moving.
Beautifully you said that, because improvement starts when you admit, like, acceptance. It starts from acceptance. If you don't accept, you don't improve. You just live there.
Exactly.
So tell me, like, this tagline, Shahid Khawaja Aapka Fayda, how you come up with this line?
So this is not me, I'm going to be honest to you. So there was one of my very friend from the media. He was making my commercials. So he come up with this line and he said, Shahid, I have a tagline for you. I said, okay, sure. We were shooting the commercial. He said, Shahid Khawaja Aapka Fayda. So I said, yeah, it goes along. So we started this, and then it got so popular, and all my jingles and all my radio ads and TV ads. So I think it was going through. So wherever I go to client house, they ask me, oh, this is Shahid Khawaja Aapka Fayda, right? So like, and it's good. Like, when you hear this from the clients, and the real, the tagline, this real objective behind was that, yes, am I doing that? That is it, if you use me, are you really getting benefit of this or not, right? And I'm very blessed to say, like, if I look back, like 99.9% of my clients, they were happy all the time. They are happy, and they were very, very blessed to make that kind of decisions with me by using my services. And I saw them growing. Meanwhile, I did my growth, they did the growth too. So that's both ways.
We'll take a break and we'll come back with more questions from each other.
Are you tired of wearing misfitting suits? I mean, longer or shorter sleeves, hanging off from the shoulders, too short from the hips, or too tight and loose around the waist, or pants that are simply too long. The problem is that wearing such suits, instead of enhancing your personality, spoil it and create a lousy impression about you. And I'm sure that's not your intention when you're wearing a suit, especially for those important and critical meetings where you can't afford to look less than perfect, and where perfect is the only choice. Listen, if you want to look confident and want to feel comfortable, then you definitely need a carefully crafted, custom-tailored suit especially made for you. If you think you deserve it, give us a call at 1855 888 2294, because that's what we do. We put you in a suit that suits you the best. Call 1855 888 2294 to book your free styling consultation and take advantage of our special offer for new clients now.
Hi, my name is Yusuf. I'm a headshot and portrait photographer based out of Toronto. As a real estate agent, it's incredibly important for you to have great images. People make their mind and how they feel about you just from your picture. So it's not something you should overlook. Your picture makes or breaks, and I think that when you have a great picture, you make it a lot easier for people to pick up the phone and call you and ask you questions and feel that they can trust you. If you do your marketing and coaching with Horia Khan, who is an incredible marketing coach for real estate agents, you get a special bonus when you shoot with me. My company's name is YMA Photo, so it's YMAPHOTO. Please reach out. We will include the website. We will include the coupon code if you are Horia's client, and you will get a special bonus for being her student or client when it comes to your marketing. I look forward to working with you.
me, a lot of realtors, they join real estate, like in GTA we say like 62,000 almost licensed realtors, but 80% fail. So what do you think is the reason that most of them fail?
So, it's not, this formula is not being said or made today. Even when I joined the industry,
80-20 rule.
it was the same rule,
Yeah.
right? The only thing changed because now a lot of community came in, a lot of our own immigrants are heavily in GTA and this Canada market, they are moving in. So I think this formula is more about that mostly people, especially they are making their financial decision, and this is the biggest financial decision in average family or household, right? So they don't want to take a chance on this, right? So what they do, they don't like to put their biggest financial decision in the hand of someone they think they are new, or they think it's gonna give them not the right conclusion or results. So even sometimes people want to give favor and want to give business to their known people, but they are just scared that if they do so, so maybe because this knowing thing might gonna hurt them,
Yeah.
and this courtesy might gonna hurt them, and which is sometimes is true,
Yeah.
right? So this 80-20 rule is about 20% realtors are making 80% and 80% are making 20%
Yeah.
income.
Yeah.
Just because whoever is busy or doing business and they active, so they have all those available tools and connections and all those marketing systems where they can sell more quick with more high dollar amount of price and also get the best result with smooth transaction. And sometimes when you are learning, so the higher chances is if you're doing first 3 transactions to 20 transactions, you sometimes make mistakes. And especially homeowners or home buyers are a little bit concerned about that, right?
Yeah.
So that's where this formula is being said by many people and realtors in the
Yeah.
market. But honestly, if you see right now how many realtors, every second or third family there's a realtor.
Yeah,
right?
even we don't talk about 80-20 rules.
Exactly.
Every person knows 4 or 5,
Exactly.
whereas
Realtors,
hardly
right?
one of them may be successful in the good
Yes,
realtors.
but still, same thing, people don't want to give anything to do with try.
Yeah.
So because they want to hire the best services, they want to pay average commission or best minimum commission and want to get the best result for their house, right? So I think if you ask me how to encounter that is all about when you are coming to this industry, don't think short term. Every single transaction when you are handling as a new agent, you have to think as a long term.
Yeah.
That yes, you might not make much money now, you have to work 3 times to 10 times more harder, but it will pay off in long term. Yes, sometimes for a fact I know in this market, there's a lot of tools are very expensive to use, right? Like let's say home staging, giving exposure to the market
Yeah.
and the marketing of that specific listed property.
Yeah.
So sometimes agents, they use generic words. Yes, I will give you 360-degree marketing. Okay, when you ask them, okay, what exactly you will do? They say, oh, I will put it on MLS.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will put the log box. I will do open house. That's not marketing.
Yeah.
So what is the real marketing? And that's where those 20% agents have those systems.
Yes.
They spend dollars.
Yes, I think that's a bigger thing here, like not the biggest maybe, but they're willing to invest into marketing. They understand that this is a business.
Exactly.
Right? They just not like took a license and money will become. They are not willing to invest most of the realtor, because I'm a marketing agency.
Yes.
That I'm seeing they want to close more deals, but when it comes to investing into systems and into their marketing, they're so hesitant.
See, I think I will add here, especially when we are talking to our realtors to give that tip. See, it never happens in one day. When I joined in 2005, so it's not like I had those tools with me. It took me 10 years to learn those tools and bring it in my system, right? And even today when I go, my goal is not just to list client's house, not just the listing presentation. My goal is always, and this is what, the moment I step into the client's house, my goal is, doesn't matter even he sold with me 5 times before. My job is, I will make sure I sold his house or any house what I'm getting in those neighborhood in a top dollars, number one, with highest supreme level of service, with one of those top notch marketing, which sellers and even the sellers who are looking to sell in those 3 months, 4 months, and they are watching you, right? So you give them that impression that, or you give them those service, they say, yes, this is the agent who came quickly, he did his job, everything perfectly, and look at the result. Because action should be louder than talks.
Yeah.
So your sold price, your time, days in the market, and at the same time your strategy, how you strategize the listing price, how you want to cater the buyer's audience, and how you want to make a sometimes multiple offer competition, and what the top you want to get out of it is the most serious and the top part of this whole system.
Yes. Yeah, there are so many factors.
There are so many factors.
A lot of every realtor nowadays want to be a listing agent. Now,
Yes.
do you have that? What Shahid just mentioned.
Exactly.
So Shahid, what is your offer as a listing agent? What is your offer? Because it's very, I love listening different offers from different realtors.
So when you say offer, means offers for clients or offers for buyers or
for
offers
sellers,
for realtors?
Like for sellers. So you say somebody is looking to find a new realtor to sell or list his property. So
yes.
What do you say, like few people say, I'll sell your home for this much day, or don't pay me your commission, or something like
yes.
that. So what is your like?
See, I really, and this is what I will say, I really don't believe on, I call it buying the business, right? So this is a buying the business techniques where when you as a realtor is weak, then you say, oh, you know what, take this 0.5% commission from me, right? This commission, actually you are giving back to the seller who's giving you.
Yeah.
So what you are doing, are you giving any this bonus to seller or to buyer? No, that's not true, right? The real job is that what they are hiring you for, what you can do that services, which can help to the seller to sell the most, right? So I am a realtor. I'm not giving here just the commissions or the offers to say, oh, take a free lawyer, take a free home inspector. So that's not my business. What is my real business? I'm being hired as a listing agent to sell the house for top dollar in the market with minimum days. Where seller says, yes, this guy out of whole neighborhood, what being sold in last 6 months in my area, this guy did a phenomenal job. Now, how are you going to do the phenomenal job? By adding those values in that property, where you as a listing agent, visioning from day one when you walked into the house for the listing presentation, you say, this thing will be done, seller can get $50,000 to $100,000 more.
Yeah.
And when you are doing that, you are making a buzz in a whole neighborhood that you are the one. And same thing, your clients love you for what you have done for them, right? So for example, if I give someone $2,000 back or my whole commission back, which is what? Sometimes 5,000, 3,000, 10,000. Is that what you are hired for? No. Your main service is to make him the maximum money, the top dollars on selling home, right? So if you are doing that and your commissions, what you're charging is reasonable, that's where seller says, yes, I use the maximum services. He give the exposure to my property. He gives staging to my property. He decorated my house. He worked with me as a team to fix all those small things, not putting everything on me as a seller. So they were part of me as a team to from day one until the transaction closed.
Yeah, even I think sometime after the transaction is closed.
Exactly.
It's
right?
a lifelong kind of
so
relationship.
For us, yes,
is,
exactly. For us, you believe or not, sometimes, so you will see that seller never even ask for any offers or discounts. They say, Shahid, I know your services. I know you're not charging too much commission either, and I go with you straight, because I don't like to be, you know how you offer higher, then you go less, then you discount, then you say, oh, I can do it for this thing. I don't like to do that.
I say it like price is only an issue in the absence of value.
Exactly.
So as you mentioned, you provide so much value.
So much value into it. Yes. If the value is there and seller can see what value, and you know, sometimes people say, oh, you know what, he's offering me this much commission. I say, sure, I match you. I love my client. I don't want to lose my client. I says, if you want the same services, what you say, I give you, and I give you more services. But end of the day, you might not get the price what you are looking for, which is much more value, maybe $10,000 to $80,000. And then who wanna lose money? Who just doesn't want to make more money as a seller, right? They want the highest value, and it's a satisfaction.
So let's come back to that offer thing again. Like a few of our brokerages have like, I will list for your home for $999, this kind of example. So when I was saying offers, so you have any taglines for offers as well?
See, honestly, if you, again, yes.
I think you have one, like I will sell your home or will buy, something like that. I'm not, what is that?
That was sold your home in 30 days or I will buy it, right? So that's something to do with confidence, how much good services and time efficient we are. So you will, inshallah, never have a problem to selling your home for top dollars.
Did you ever messed up with that offer?
Yes, many times we, like, you know, because sometimes clients are looking for help and they are very time sensitive. There was time, but now even from last 2 years, market is so active, it doesn't even take 30 days. Nowadays, the selling of the house is between 3 days to maximum 9 days.
Yes.
So even that 30 days looks
now
right
you
now.
Change it.
Exactly. So I took, like as I said, we took it out.
In a week or
Exactly. You got it. Right? So it's just the confidence in the market, like what you are doing, how active you are, how professional you are, how negotiator you are, how much you can do. And again, as I said to you, once you are in the business and the sellers, when you are talking to the sellers, they know exactly what you're talking about, right?
Good.
So there is, as I said to you, there's a lot of other competitors who offer sometimes $999.
Yeah.
But when you go see the real package, there's no $999.
Yes.
There's more like you know.
It's so many things involved when somebody
Exactly.
is listing.
You got it.
Right.
You got
So now tell me, like new realtors or even not new realtors, the realtors like who are experienced, they are always changing brokerages.
Yes.
So what is the missing there? What they're looking for, and what advice you want to give them?
See, I think to realtors, I like to give advice that yes, you changing or you keep moving just because from day one you don't know what you want. When I joined a real estate industry, I worked with one company, Remax, for 12 years to 13 years straight. I never changed. Even people were offering me so many good offers at that time. Come join our team, come join our brokerage, be our equity partner, do this. I said, you know what? I don't like keep changing myself, right? For me, I need to see my growth. So I think for new realtors or even realtors who are long time there, I think my suggestion will be that, again, when you are looking for brokerage, just see the like-minded brokerages or brokers or teams where you can see yourself. Sometimes what you are saying is right, but not working out with them. I would say 80% brokerages here are not about polishing or giving trainings to the realtors. They are just here to take your $80 to whatever amount, 10%, 5%, 15% out of your money, and that's it. They offer you those trainings which are not the real trainings. They are just saying, oh, come once a week and then do this and do this. I think it also varies person to person. But now looking at the market, I think it's more about for our belief is like we have a small brokerage, more like a boutique style brokerage. So when we are hiring, we make sure we are hiring like-minded people, positive attitude, have some goals, objectives, how they're gonna fulfill it. Just not only talks, what practically grounds they can do it, how much customer service oriented you are. Same thing, every person has those qualities sometime in them, but it's just sometimes they need to polish it. Sometimes they are not meant to be salespeople, right? So that's why you keep changing, And I've seen sometimes realtors keep doing courses. They think by doing courses or by taking webinars or seminars, it will make them a good realtor. Yes, it will give them good knowledge, but practically to do the selling and buying in the market and helping clients is by itself a full industry.
Yeah, you will learn by doing it.
By doing it, yes.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's all. Anything else you want to tell to our new realtors or struggling realtors?
See, to new realtors and also to any struggling realtors, I will say the same thing. There's no shortcut to success. It's just a matter of the most important thing. I always say in 3 steps. Number 1, you have to make the game plan. Once the game plan is there, so you have to see what's your goal, how to achieve it, means what's your strategy to achieve it. And the third is how you execute it. It's a combination of these 3 things.
Yeah.
If there is no goal, there's no destiny.
Yeah. So let me just make it very simple because I do these things. Point A, point B, what you need to go to point B.
Yes.
Bridge. Like
you got it, right?
Beautiful.
And last is execution. If you don't have the execution.
It should be like,
Yes.
execution is without action.
Yes.
A lot of people set a lot of goals in New Year and then
Yes.
there is no execution.
No
This is the biggest part here.
Yes, true.
Beautiful. So we'll take another break and we'll come back and we'll talk about a little bit about our GTA real estate market here. You want to buy leads and everybody is calling me and inboxing me that they want to have more leads. But do you know that leads are not the deals? They are one component and the part of the whole process. There are a lot of things that we have to do before, at, and after when we're generating leads. So I would strongly suggest if you're looking to grow your business, first sit down with some professional and craft a clear strategy and which kind of clients you want to work with. So instead of saying buy, sell, invest, lease with me, choose a clear niche you want to work with and use that language around your profiles, around your content, and use those language and messaging and designing and the brand you're building around into your ad campaigns before you will start going for lead generation. So if you want to learn more about that, go to my website khawaja and click on the button saying deals on demand, and let's see if you are good fit for that program and we can work together and I can help you to grow your business fast.
Want to have your perfect look created by a stylist at the time and place of your convenience? Then you can't afford to miss this special offer. One high-end, branded, made-to-your-taste custom suit, one custom-fit shirt, one silk tie, and 2 stylist visits, all for just $1,800. And for $100 off, use the code HKRealtor22. Give us a call for details at 1855 888 2294. Milan Tailors Made to Measure. We put you in a suit that suits you the best.
So Shahid, tell me what you think where this GTA market is going on, like so much demand is so high and supply is too low. So what you're looking into future, what's going to happen here?
So as real estate is one of the most favorite industry in Canada, especially in GTA and Toronto market. So to be honest, I haven't seen this kind of market appreciation or same time the way the prices has gone up in last 10 months in my whole 16 years.
Yeah.
So this is something for me as a realtor is alarming. It's not normal, right? So when it's not normal, it means something is not right.
Yeah.
So if you look into the total figure, it's not like last 7 months or 10 months, there's triple inventory sold.
Yeah.
Actually, there's very small inventories sold. On base of that, market has jumped up on the pricing 35% all around, right? So everywhere. And I think by looking at the market, especially the new interest rates rise up coming up in March 2022, which is 2 months from now. So to me, it looks like I think markets is a little bit scary. What's going to happen? I don't know. Honestly, and me as a realtor, I'm also scared because there's very less inventory.
Yeah.
A lot of people holding through their properties. They are thinking if it's going up, why we are selling it? Maybe we can make more money. Same time, there's a debt ratio is very high, right? Interest rates, if they start going to change, there's a couple of government is working on these new laws and rules of the vacant properties, income properties, second properties, third properties, and also all these kind of things.
Yeah.
So I think there's some corrections are coming. When it's coming, I don't know. And I'm a very optimistic realtor, but same time, I really think the market is going a little bit on that side where the cycle has gone on their supreme on upside without any reason. And reason was more local, like, supply and demand. But still those things are not in line.
And now, like millions of immigrants coming here in the next few years. So, where we see this?
This is saying, so there's it's like the issue of now the buying power. Even you are thinking only about the immigrants. I'm thinking about
People
let's
living
say
there,
like our generation, our kids, like all the people who are living in, how their kids gonna afford to buy a house? It's impossible. If you look the government last three years claims, they were saying, oh, we'll make it so affordable market. Is it affordable? It gone double, right?
They have reduced the interest rates, but
exactly.
the criteria to qualify, when it's too difficult for people to.
But still, look at how much money and how much properties appreciation is coming up, and the prices are on the rise. So I think for me, it's a little bit like I don't see it as a healthy sign in the market.
So what advice you want to give to first-time home buyers? They are not sure like what to do. They want to secure a home. They're paying 2,000 like in rent.
Yes, to be honest, 2,000 is now nowhere. I don't see rent 2,000 anymore. Mostly rent starts from $2,500 now in GTA. I'm just yes, exactly. Maybe if you are looking for some those areas. So I think even right now, so first-time home buyers, as always says, is the right time when you are ready to buy. As long as you are putting 20% down at least to start your house is good. So it makes you a little bit comfortable. Even in GTA market and Toronto market and all these areas, some people are sometimes having duplex or triplex properties where they can generate cash flow. So I think buy. This is what I will always say to the first-time home buyer. Don't stop yourself.
Start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere, right? So even right now when we see in this market, especially in west side or east side, the houses prices went up so high. Now people cannot buy. So we start taking our clients, especially the first-time home buyers, and say, let's go out of a little bit suburb and buy the property, and we put it on the rental for now, right? And then once you make some more appreciation there, then you can come back and buy in a second step in the desired area where you want. But at least don't put your money in the bank and sit and wait for it, because nothing gonna happen, right? So I think it's always a good advice for buyers, because if you're looking to buy instead of rent, go buy and something at least to start your journey.
And then what about, say, like so much pre-construction, investment projects are coming up here?
See, market is on the rise. When the market is on the rise, everything is booming, right? So there's no, like, I can't say don't invest in pre-construction or don't buy the new homes. Look at the builder prices nowadays. It's skyrocketing, right? And it's changing every week, every month basis. So I think, honestly, again, I don't know where it's going with it, but people are very much right now in buying mode and they are booking it. So
if they cannot even buy a home, you can book some investment property, because at least it's appreciating.
Exactly.
Good, cool. So lastly, I want to ask you, like the people, like buyers and sellers, when they are negotiating commissions with realtors.
Yes.
What message you want to give to those buyers and sellers?
See, I love negotiation, right? So when I structure my commissions, I always look into public. I don't want to be like a brand with high commissions. That's not me.
That's called credibility, like this is.
Exactly, right? So I don't like to be charging lots of commissions, high side commissions, and then people don't use you because you now become a brand. No. I like to be more like a people person, where affordability, number one, and the most important thing we discuss is the value. Because I look into it, what I need minimum to do extra work in terms of giving the highest exposure by using the right tools, right exposures, right marketings, right places where I can get those qualified buyers which can pay my clients, the sellers, highest price. Same thing when I'm working on the buyer side, when they hire me, I like to go find them properties which I can get them below market value and secure the home by doing those negotiation skills and all those things. So I think it varies person to person, buyers to buyers, and sellers to sellers. And I'm always open.
But like when it comes to service versus discounting your commission, so how you want like buyers and sellers, like say if a buyer knows 5 agents and one is way better than in service, but he charging more commission versus a realtor who is charging 1%. How they should decide and if this is the main factor for buyers and sellers when they're choosing a right agent.
See, 1% is very common in the market. When you're listing home, 1% is commission, and that's what I said to you. When we go and people, we say 1% commission, yes, we match it, right? And we give much more services in 1%. As I said to you, it just depends what seller want us to do, right? If seller says put all the bells and whistles into it, and he's paying 0.5% more and bringing so much value into the house, so much exposure into the house, why not, right? So as I said to you, not charging high, but same time giving the value is more important. So if those products, those tools, those services are there, I never seen seller says I don't want to pay 0.5% more, 1/4% more, $1,000 more, because they know what they are getting. And to be different and give more services, I never want to compromise services. Sometimes I get less commission, but I don't cut the services. That's not, because I know this will make a huge difference in selling, because my sometime $100 can make seller $20,000 more.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
So if I cannot make money, that's fine today, maybe in next transaction.
Yeah. I think because I speak with realtors all the time, day and night, here and there, so I listen to this thing a lot. And
Yes.
then I think realtors themselves need to learn how to set expectation and explain to buyers and sellers that this is not a right question to ask, like how much commission I will charge you versus how much money I will be able to make you.
Yes.
So let's
True.
compare these two things.
True.
And then.
True. And same time, as I said to you, it's good to ask questions, because I even educate my clients, says whoever is charging you what commission, and when they are charging you any commission numbers, just ask them what they will do for you. Just make a list.
Yeah.
And I give my list. So then now you tell me what you want me to do, I match it. And I do it more. Because again, for me, commission is not the point of relationship with my clients. So I don't let my client go because of commission. I love to give them the best discount in the commission to make them my client, but same time I want to give them that confidence of what results I'm going to bring for them.
Awesome. Anything else you want to tell to buyers and sellers in this crazy market right now?
I think
buyers.
to sellers, I will say good time to sell and take the opportunity of the market, because the market is on the rise. So don't wait longer. It's good time to come in if you have properties which you are counting on. So sell in the market. It's a time of market price appreciated a lot. So it's a time to good cash out. And then distribute your baskets. Don't stick to only that basket where you are right now. For buyers, same thing. It just goes how much good deal you are getting from the market, right? And sometimes securing the deal is a good deal. Because sometimes you let that property go because you think, oh, more is coming. But maybe the more is coming, it's going to be more higher price than what you just let it go, right? So that's why I said to you, if you are a right realtor and the clients are working at that time, this is a realtor job to say, don't let it go. Because the next one in the neighborhood, if you're going to see, it will be much more higher price than this, because the moment this will be sold for this price and higher, it's going to make a next benchmark.
I just laugh, like it's the best time to sell right now, it's the best time to buy right now.
Yes, because you know why? And I give you the reason. Because this is the balance of the market. Some people are selling for many, many different reasons.
Yeah.
And some people are not. Even today I go, and even 10 years back when I go to people, I listen to them why they are selling. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm one of those realtors who tell them don't sell. Because it's not about my sales. It's about what is good for them.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it varies person to person, situation to situation.
Okay, thank you very much, Shahid. It was pleasure learning from you, and I hope my viewers and the realtors, they were able to learn a lot, and I think you can connect with Shahid directly if you have any more questions. Shahid, what's your number? Just share here, like if somebody want to call and want more information on anything from you.
Sure, anytime. My direct number is 416-662-3000, or you can go www.shahid.ca. So you can contact us anytime if you have any questions, any inquiries as buyer, sellers, also all my fellow realtors. I wish all the new realtors or struggling realtors wish good luck. And if you have any questions, you are most welcome to drop in box any email, any questions, inquiry. So I'm always there to help as a community member. And also I like to thank Khawaja for bringing me in this show. And I hope like it can be benefited for all of us.
Yeah. It was Shahid Khawaja, Aapko Fayda. See you again. Most of the realtors don't know when and from where their next deal is coming from. They are tired and so lost, struggling 24/7. They are working so hard to make and earn so little. They are buying new apps all the time. They are buying expensive marketing solutions to think like that is what they will help them grow fast. So listen, if that's you, this is Surya Kiran. I'm real estate branding and marketing coach. I help realtors build predictable real estate business using my tailored marketing solutions that are exactly matching to your personality and your vision about your real estate business. If you want to learn how I can help you grow fast in shortest period of time with less stress, go to my website, click on the button. Let's talk about your next right move. And one of my team member or maybe I will connect with you and we will discuss. So because I have limited capacity to serve, don't wait. Go to my website, huryakiran.com, and let's talk